In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use only Canva to create coloring books, upload it to Amazon KDP, and make thousands of dollars every month. Creating coloring books on Amazon KDP can help you make more money than notebooks and journals because the niche is less populated, and that gives you more opportunity and increases your chances to make more money. And in this video, you are going to learn step by step how you can get that done using just Canva. So guys, let's get into my laptop screen and let's get started with this tutorial. Okay guys, once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we continue in this video, I just want you to do me one big favor. Hit the like button so that more people get to discover this video, and go to the comment section and type in Amazon KDP. Type in Amazon KDP in the comment section. That'll help me know that you guys are following and that you appreciate what I'm sharing with you guys here in this video. And if you're just coming to the channel for the first time, you're welcome. My name is Emmanuel, and on this channel I create videos about online business, how to make money online, and internet marketing. And if you want to see more of my video in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification so that you'll be the first to be notified anytime I upload a new video. And with all that said guys, let's get into the main part of this video. This is one of the recent coloring books I created, and I'm going to walk you through the process you can follow to do this. And after you learn this, all you need to do is to start working consistently and diligently and create a lot of this kind of books following this method I'm about to show you, and you are going to make a lot of money. Now, this unicorn coloring books for kids, and if I come over here to Amazon and do a little bit of research to show you how profitable this niche is. So here, if I switch to books and I type in unicorn coloring books, okay, you see all of these books here, and let's check the bestseller ranking for one of these books so that you see the rate at which coloring books sell on Amazon. So if I scroll down here, you see that this book here has a bestsellers rank of 7,900, and what that simply means, if you don't know, is this book is getting a lot of sales like every day. And if you have good coloring books on Amazon KDP, you can be making money almost every day. And you can see the ranking of this same book for different keywords on Amazon. So I'm going to show you the simple process you can follow to get this done. What you just need to do is to make sure you watch this video without skipping any part, and in case you miss any point, just draw back a little, watch that part again. And if you have any question, in case I didn't mention something in this video, just let me know down below in the comment section. Now, to get started, what you just need is a Canva account, the popular Canva that you know. If you don't have a Canva account, just sign up and create a Canva account. Canva has a free plan, but you have more features that you enjoy on the paid plan. Also, you can do this with FreePic, but in this video, I'm going to show you how to do this on Canva, which is like the popular platform that I know a lot of you guys already are familiar with. So what we are going to do here on Canva, just click on custom size to start your creation process, and then change this unit to inches, and then enter 8.5 by 11 inches. Okay, so this is the measurement that we are going to be using. Click on create new design. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a 50-page coloring book for kids between the age of 4 to 8. Okay, that means the drawings I'm going to have inside my book are going to be fun and very, very easy to color. All right, so just follow me gradually in this process. So here's the first page, and for this first page, I'll come over here to text. So I'm going to look for a very interesting font here that I'll use on the first page. Let's say this. I'm going to bring this in. Then I'll type in, this book belongs to, then really reduce the font size. Then also remove the effect, change the font color to black. Yeah, so you have this book belongs to, so that the owner of this book will be able to enter their name here. I'm going to place it at the middle. To centralize your text here, you can just click on this icon, click on position, click on middle center to ensure that your text is at the center. Then what I'm going to do again, I'm going to enter a space where they can write their names. So I'll come over to text here and then add the heading, drag this down a little bit, and then replace it with dots. Yeah, so here we have it. Then I'm going to group these two items together. Just hold your shift button and click on the both items, and right click and click group. and then ensure that this is at the center. You can play around with this any way you want, but let's say I have this, just not to waste a lot of time here. This is the first page. Then I'm going to click on this duplicate page icon that you have here at the top. I'll click on duplicate page, and here we can start bringing in the drawings that they are going to be coloring. And remember, I told you we are going to be creating a unicorn coloring book. That means this book is going to be filled with drawings of unicorns. Now you can create coloring books for different objects, for cats, for queens, for princess. There are a lot of ways you can do it. Just come over to Amazon, do a little bit of research, and then you pick an idea and you can get that done. All right, so what I just need to do next is to come over to Element and then type in unicorn for kids. All right, I'll click enter so that Canva will give me a lot of results in this area. And as you can see, some this very interesting drawing here. I'll bring this in. So after bringing this in, you can click see all, and you see dozens of unicorn drawings, black and white drawings that you can add to your book. So this process is very, very, very easy. Now there's something I'm going to bring in here. I'm going to add a date to each drawing, right? So more like just trying to add something here. So I'll copy this, then bring it over to this page and paste. Then just reduce the size a bit. Then type in date here. All right, so this is completely optional. They can decide to do the coloring without entering the date. Then I'm going to expand this. Now when expanding your drawing, you don't want to expand it from edge to edge like this, okay? So that, you know, Amazon is going to be printing it for the buyer, so there should be enough space by the side, left side, right side, top and bottom. So I'm going to just enter this at the center, and you want to make this big enough so that the kids will find it very easy to do. You want to make your drawing big enough but not too big, okay? Position, place at center. So this is okay. Now you can decide to add some bits of text on your book if you want. Let's say I'll just duplicate this and then bring it down here, ungroup it, and then delete this guy at the bottom here and type in let me use all caps, let's color. I'll make this a little bit bigger, and then come over to effect and then select this holo effect so that they can decide to color the text even, and then drag this up a bit. Okay, so you can decide to play around, be creative, basically be creative and be able to get something unique done. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate this page, but then this page is going to be blank. All right, also I'll come back here and add a blank page between this and this, and then I'm going to add just one line of text here. Okay, now let me explain why I am adding blank pages in between the pages. Now, you know, they are going to be coloring the books, and chances are the color on one page could stain the other side of the page. Okay, that means the other side of the page becomes useless. So once they color this page here, this page behind it is no longer useful. That's why I'm leaving the blank page, so that I don't add the drawing at the back page and then the color here just stains everything and then they can't make use of it. That's the purpose of the blank page in between. Okay, so I'll add in less color here. Ensure it's at the center, then remove this less color at the down here. Okay, then the next thing I'm going to do is to duplicate this page again. Now remember, I told you that I want a 50-page coloring book, and that means this book is going to have 25 drawings and about 25 blank pages. If you are creating a 100-page coloring book, you have about 50-page blank pages, 50-page drawings. You can decide not to add the blank pages, but this is the process I follow. So what I'm going to do, remember, try as much as possible not to repeat drawings. That can get you bad reviews. So I'm going to delete this drawing here, and as you can see, there are a lot of them here on Canva that you can pick. I'll bring this in. For instance, they are all unicorns. Place it at the center, duplicate this page again, delete this, then bring in another one. So I'll just run through this process so that this video is not going to be very long. So just watch me as I quickly do that. Duplicate this page, delete this, and then bring in another one. I'll bring in this, for instance. Alright guys, I have finished entering the drawings, and as you can see here, I have some very beautiful unicorns that children will enjoy working with, and that's what you basically want to do. You want to make sure that the drawings are beautiful and they are going to have fun coloring them. Okay, so now what's left for me to do now is to bring in the blank pages in between the drawings. So all I'll need to do is duplicate, or just click on this plus icon. If I click on this plus icon in between, it will bring in a blank page in between the drawings for me. So you can use any of the methods. I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I have everything ready. Don't forget guys, if you're enjoying this video, just hit that like button, smash that like button, and also go to the comment section and type in Amazon KDP if you're enjoying this video. I really appreciate that. Now that I'm done with everything here, as you can see, everything came to 52 pages. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to add one final page and then copy this text on the second page. This right here, I'll copy this and then paste it on the final page, yeah, on this page here, and then type in I love unicorns. Right, so just to add something at the end, and then I'm going to bring in a unicorn with a love, yeah, so this. Then group the both of them together. Okay, so we are done and we have a 53-page book. And as you can see how beautiful this is, I'll also change this yeah, So you can see how beautiful it is. All of the unicorns are beautiful, interesting, and will be fun to color. Now, once we are done with this, I'm just going to save this. I'm going to give it the name Unicorn Coloring Book for Kids Interior. All right, so as you can see, everything with the interior is done. I'll just go ahead and download this to my computer, and don't forget to download in PDF print. If you're using Canva, select PDF print, that the quality will be top notch whenever they print it out. Then I'll click on download. All right, now that the interior of my book is ready, the next thing I'm going to need to do before I go ahead to upload to Amazon KDP is to create the back cover. And as you can see, what I have here, everything is intact. Everything is intact, and this is basically what you want to create. And like I've said earlier, your coloring book must not be a unicorn coloring book. You can create coloring books for kings, queens, princess, prince, cats, whatever, right? So now that the interior of my book is ready, let's go ahead to create the cover. What you need to do first to create your Amazon book cover, open a new tab and type in Amazon cover template, right? Search for Amazon cover template, and then you see the first link here that carries kdp.amazon.com/cover template. Click on it, and this way you are going to download the template you are going to use to create your cover, because if you don't get it right, Amazon is not going to approve your book for publishing. So what we're going to do here, binding type, we'll select paperback, interior type, select black and white, except you want to create colored interior. But mine is going to be black and white because it's a coloring book, so we don't want to do the coloring. Paper type, select white paper. For the page turn direction, make sure you are selecting left to right, since you are selling in the English market, and it's going to be left to right. Then measurement unit, select inches. Remember, when we started creating our book, I told you that the measurement was 8.5 by 11 inches. Interior trim size, just look for 8.5 by 11, which is what we picked earlier. Page count, the interior of my book has 53 pages, so I enter 53 pages. Then click calculate dimensions, and then go over and click download template. So this is the template you are going to follow in creating your book cover. So let me just extract this. Now, as you can see here, this is the measurement you will have to follow. The overall measurement is going to be 17.369 inches by 11.250. Okay, that's including the spine. So what we're going to do now, we'll come back to Canva, taking note of this measurement here. I'll come back to Canva and then click on custom size to create a new project again. Then for the width, ensure that the unit you are using is inches. For the width, we are going to use 17.369. Then for the height, we are going to use 11.250. Then click on create new design. All right, so this is the template. And then what I like to do, I like to bring in the template itself. I'll come over to upload media and then just bring this in. Then just click on set image as background so that it just fits in the whole stuff. All right, then the next thing we need to do is to create the front cover and the back cover design. And for that, I'll come over here again and select 8.5 by 11 inches. Then you just want to do your design here. So on that template, I will search for unicorn. That Canva is going to bring me some templates that have beautiful unicorns. If there's anyone I can use here. So what you want to do basically is to look for one that you like, or you can even create one yourself. Okay, if you come over to element, you search for unicorn for kids. You can see some very colorful designs you can play with. So I'll bring this in, for instance. Just drag this wide. All right. Okay, so here we go. So with your cover design, just feel free to be as creative as you want to be. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to bring in a text box, come over to elements, and basically just close this first and bring in this. I'm going to change this color to probably, let's say this. Then yeah, then I'm going to bring in my text and then type in unicorn coloring book for kids. All right, going to change the font type. Then for the font color, I'm going to use white so that it stands out. Now, just in case you don't know how to use Canva yet, I have a number of Canva tutorials on this channel that you can check out. I'll link them down below in the description so that this process of designing on Canva does not look too complex for you. So let's say this is my cover. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate this page for the back, and then I'm going to type in something very interesting here. Maybe just type in "You are amazing." All right, so this for the back cover. Delete this, then make this bigger, reduce the transparency for this so that they can easily differentiate between the front and the back of the book. Yeah, so here we have it. You can make your cover design as colorful and as beautiful as you want it to be. So I'll just copy this and use it as the name of this project. Then go over and download this as a PNG file. Okay, so remember, you downloaded the interior of your book as a PDF file, but we are downloading this as a PNG file. Now that we are done with our back and front design, the next thing we are going to need to do is to bring in those designs here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to extract these designs from this zip file. Yeah, then I'm going to drag them into Canva. So if you get lost anywhere along this process, you just need to watch this video again and you understand perfectly what I'm talking about, right? So come over to Element and then scroll down and then bring in a grid. Adjust these to cover just the front. Then duplicate this again to cover the back. Then what I'm going to do here is to bring in the front design and then the back. All right, so here you have it. Now, since we are publishing a paperback book, you either make the color of your back cover uniform, that is the way I have all white here, or you need to carefully make sure that you work with all these lines that you have on your template, okay, so that you don't get an error message whenever you are uploading your book to Amazon. And the easiest way to do that is to just have a uniform back cover color, maybe all white, all purple, all pink, and all of that. And the reason for that is so that during printing, some part of your cover don't get cut out, right? So once I'm done with this, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to save this again, cover. So I'll click on share, download, and download as PDF print as well. Okay, so now our back cover and the interior of our book is ready. Now we can proceed to Amazon KDP to upload our book. So just log into your Amazon KDP account. If you don't have an Amazon KDP account yet, I have a tutorial on the channel that will show you how to do that. I'll link it down below in the description so you can check that out and walk you through step by step how to create your own Amazon KDP account. So here inside my bookshelf, I'll just click on create. Then go ahead and select the kind of book you want to create. For this case, we are creating a paperback book. I'll click create paperback. Now, the first thing you need to enter is the title of your book. And the way I like to title my book, because I want my book to rank as one of the search results whenever people go to Amazon to search for coloring book for kids, I'll just come over here and type in unicorn. While typing, you'll notice that Amazon is making some suggestions to you. Now, these auto suggest keywords are very popular search keywords that people are typing whenever they are looking for this kind of books. All right, so I'll select this and I'm going to use this as my book title. I'll copy this, come back here and paste it here, and then just edit it a bit to have initial letter capital. Then the next thing I'm going to do, the subtitle is optional, but it could help you a lot. I'm going to use one of these keywords here in my subtitle. So let's say magical fun coloring book. So I'll just type in magical fun coloring book, then add a stroke in between, best activity and creativity book for kids ages 4 to 8. All right, so this is my book title and this is the subtitle. Then you can go down. If you are creating a series, you can do that here. Edition number optional. Author name, you can use your name, you can use a pen name. So let me just use my name here. Then if there are contributors, you can add them here. Then for the description of your book, the description of your book is very, very important, because as you can see here, whenever people search for stuff, what they can actually see is the cover, the title, and then the description. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to type in, and when writing your description, don't just type in the features. You want to really emphasize the benefit of this book. Now, parents are going to be buying this book for their kids, so you want to talk about what this book can help them achieve. Okay, so I'm going to type in gift your child this magical fun coloring book and watch how they will enjoy the coloring activities in this book with excitement. Okay, I'll type in with this unicorn coloring book, no more boring idle moments for your kids. Boost your child's creativity activities to boost. Okay, I'll type in coloring activities, then large print, easy to color unicorns. Right, so these are some of the stuffs that we enjoy from this book. I'll add bullets. Then this, I'm going to make this bold, the first line. Then I can now go ahead to add the features. I'll type in large print, 8.5 by 11 inches, right? Then I'll also type in US edition here. Then I'll add bullets to this and then bold this up. Then I also add a call to action. Order a copy of this fun. Okay, so I'll just paste this here. So order a copy of this magical font coloring book for your kid. And then this is also going to be bold. Yeah, so this is a simple description that I have, and you can follow this format to write your description as well. So publishing right, yes, I own the publishing right. I'll check this. Then for the keywords you are going to be entering here, what you just want to enter are things people are searching for on Amazon. And also you can use Amazon's auto suggest. First of all, I'll bring in the title of my book as the first keyword. Then for the second space, come back here and then you can copy any one of these. Let's say this, for instance. I'll copy this, paste in the second position. Then you can repeat this again. Let's say this unicorn coloring book for kids, paste this here. Then come back here again. Let me see, funny coloring drawing. I'll type in funny coloring drawing. All right, then I also bring in my subtitle. I'll copy this, okay, and then paste the first part here, then get the second part as well. Then let me see what I can bring in again. All right, let me get this that has beautiful unicorn. I'll come over here and type in beautiful unicorn. Then here I'll need to change this as well. All right, so I'll copy funny coloring drawing. Okay, I already have funny coloring drawing, so that's not okay. Let me bring in fun activity for kids. All right, so this is it. Now if you are new to Amazon KDP, one very easy way for you to start is by modeling what's already working. So you could model all of these designs here, model the titles, model the description, and all those stuff. Okay, so I'll come over here, categories. I'm going to choose my category and it's going to be activity books. Then also select picture books. So two categories, activity book, picture books. Click save. And then does your book classify as any of these types? Yes, low content. So mine is low content book and also large print book. Then adult content, no. And then I'll click on save and continue. All right, now the next step, publish without an ISBN. Amazon will automatically fix an ISBN for you. Then publication date, this is optional. Then print options, black and white interior with white paper. Remember, that's what we choose when we're getting our cover template. Then trim size, select a different size. Then you want to select 8.5 by 11. Bleed settings, no bleed. And then paperback cover finish, I'll select glossy. And then upload manuscript, this is where you upload the interior of your book. So I'll come over to download and get, here's my book, upload this. And then it's going to take some seconds. Then the next thing I'll need to do is to bring in my book cover. So I'll select upload the cover you already have, except you want to use Amazon Cover Designer to create your cover. Then I'll click upload your cover file and then bring in the cover. This is my cover. I'll upload this. All right, cover uploaded successfully. Then the next thing you want to do is click on launch previewer so that Amazon will have to check your interior and your cover if there are any issues with it. Okay, so if there's any error in your cover or the interior, then you need to fix those errors by adjusting your design. You just need to come back to your work on Canva, do the necessary adjustment, and you'll be good to go. But let's see how this will go. All right, so here's this notification here, but for me, I can continue with my work. But for your own, if you don't get the measurement right, then you might have to redesign. Just do tiny adjustments and you'll be good to go. I have a video on this channel that will help you with any error message that you get here. Okay, so just in case you encounter any challenge at this point, just watch that video and be able to fix it. I'll go ahead and click on approve. But this is the first review. This is an automatic review. After now, you submit your book again for another review. So I'll go ahead and then click. This is the printing cost for me, which is $2.15. I'll go ahead and click save and continue. All right, so for territories, leave it at all territories. Primary marketplace, amazon.com. Then for my price, I'm going to price this $4.99. And for every sale, I'm going to get 84 cents. Okay, so you can price it whichever way you want, but this is the pricing I'm going to use. Then you can come over and then click publish your paperback book. After now, Amazon is going to review your book. Maybe within 2-3 days, If you need to make changes, they'll let you know via mail. And if your book is good to go, it's going to be available on Amazon.com where people can buy, and then you start making money. Now, after you've done this, what you want to do is to go ahead and create different covers for your, and use it along with your interior, and create different interiors, create multiple designs, and that's how you make a lot of money. You have to keep creating these books, whether you've started making sales or not. Just keep creating, and eventually you are going to start making sales and start making a lot of money. And you can go ahead and create the Kindle version of your book, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'll just wait for the review and see how it goes. So guys, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, you don't want to miss the next video I'll be uploading to this channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.